Welcome to Origin Stories. I'm RD.
I'm Parrott.
We're telling stories behind the digital art revolution
Each week we interview top artists.
and live stream with the community.
Let's go. Today is tomorrow's origin story.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Cheers to the morning there on your West Coast.
Mm-hmm. Fresh orange juice.
Nice. What's up, Micah Johnson?
Yo, what's cracking, man? I'm sitting here in my mother-in-law's I don't know what car this is. I got a canvas roll sticking out the back window. we chilling today.
I like that staying active less than an hour prior to the end of Christie's auction. How do you feel? That's the big question on my mind. So close to such an epic conclusion. How do you feel?
Man, I'm kind of nerve-wracking, man, because a lot of power is in the hands of this owner. So I got a call. I got movie calls today, and I hope it goes to a person responsible enough that maybe it's something ridiculous.
That's true. Hey, let's get into that in a second. All right, real quick to pull back from that, because there's some crazy stuff, Micah, going on in that artwork. But just to pull back a second, bigger picture, what we have going on right now in this space is incredible. First of all, first time we're live doing an auction since the Beeple Christie's closeout, which is kind of fun. Thinking we're full circle here on Christie's auction house, now doing something with honoring 5 artists and artworks that are in a historic hybridization sale. We can get to that in a second. We also have over at Phillips Auction House, Thank You X and Hans Zimmer. It's another big moment. And we also have our man Parrottism going live later today on Meme. So there's a lot going on in this space right now.
Parrot mad busy. Parrot, I said Parrot like Wizard of Oz, just behind the curtains, just making moves.
But Parrot's way more impressive when you actually open the curtain. Parrot's way more impressive than the Wizard of Oz.
That's a good point.
But yeah, let's get right into it, Micah. Your artwork has a lot to it, a lot of components to it. You've talked about those in multiple places, but I like that you led with the owner has a lot of responsibility. So talk about that decision that the owner can make at any point in time or not make.
Well, I think it's just, we're at a time now when you really, it's all about community and collaboration. So we had an opportunity with the early, announcement of the film development to take this opportunity to really do something cool and risky, If it pays off and Aku gets good Rotten Tomato ratings, and there's a second and third Aku and a fourth Aku, a person could really, be able to tell their grandkids and their kids watching it, that's named after you, or I think that's really cool.
I just keep picturing that film franchise, right? Go rolling into the second one, and let's say that the owner has decided to not remove the helmet, not reveal the identity. Just that pent up feeling of will this person ever do it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's I don't know if the writers and all that will be very happy with this, but it'll make it fun and interesting. And because we are collaborating with the community on some of the IP development, it's just gonna make it fun. That's all I'm about. It's just having some fun and trying something new.
Yeah, I love that from the jump here, from the Genesis, you decided that early, right? You decided that early that this would be about the community.
Yeah. I mean, I have an expression, and I used it back in college when we were, playing college baseball. I said, look, it's cool, it's fun to have everybody on your yacht, but it's more fun if all your friends have yachts around you. And what that really means is, it's fun, it's cool if you do something cool, but like if all your friends and the community can come along and have fun and be a part of it, that's a lot more enjoyable. So I said, like, let's just ride with this, and we'll see what happens. We'll pick our head up in a couple of years, and who knows? Something new.
Who knows? And by the way, who knows? We just got two more guests on this live stream. What's up, Fuckrender and Victor Mosquera?
Yo, what's up, man? I'm in the car, so it might move a little bit. I'm sorry for that, and it might cut at some point because I might not have full signal, but I'll do my best to stay as long as possible.
So disrespectful, dude.
Yeah.
And do we have Iggy as well in the back?
Yeah, so everybody's there. Joe's family's there. Joe's there. We got Iggy. We're heading to Whistler because we decided it was a pretty good day to just celebrate and go in nature and have some fun instead of staying home like Victor did.
Shut up.
Victor, you were up early today.
Dude, okay. I'm always up early-ish. I don't know why Fred's making such a big deal out of this bullshit.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
Dude,
you wake up at 11 every fucking day.
No,
Like,
I don't, bro. Okay.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna show you. Hey. I'm gonna have to show receipts, dude.
In the comments, we have Harrison saying, "What's up, boys? What a crew. Congratulations to everyone on a big day." And Poria saying, "Hi, gents. I know Poria's been someone very involved with you, Fuck Render, recently, shouting out a lot of great information."
Yeah, thank you. For real, Poria is such a fucking legend. I'm really stoked to have this guy in the community. Is very important.
It's fun seeing it's fun seeing everyone doing something different right now. Like Fred's heading to Whistler, Micah's out at the store, like Victor's up early. Victor's up early at home, but it's fun to just see this. Everyone's going about it a bit of a different way. Man, I mean, we're under an hour here. I continue to say it. I think this moment will be looked back on forever. Now, I was going to say for a long time, but I really think forever. I'm someone who personally views, digital art NFTs. I think in terms of artists, it will take the lead eventually in the future as we go more and more and more digital. And so this is the first hybridized auction with a lot of other big names in it. You 5 are the trailblazers in this auction. That to me is incredible. So honored to be here today, obviously with Parrott and all of you.
Dude, honestly, we couldn't do this with, like anybody else. Like I feel like, especially with you, Roger, speaking more about like the NFT journey in particular, you've been there since the very beginning. Like we all go like way back and like we all got into it at least, I mean, in my perception, like around the same time. So like you, out of a bunch of people, is one of the few guys who have been able to see, like our progress and our involvement with the community up until this point, So it feels it feels right to celebrate it with you right now,
Hell yeah. And credit where credit's due. Parrott was in this before me. Parrott, you were doing the thing.
Yeah, but we're doing the live stream together.
That's true. No, this feels good. This feels like fun and comfortable and at ease. And I know how stressful this is probably in certain moments. Like I'm sure in some moments it feels really fun, and in other moments it probably feels like out of everyone's mind stressful. So much respect to that. Hopefully this can alleviate a little bit of that and focus on the fun components.
For sure, man. Honestly,
yeah,
like
fun, man. I got a bomb burrito too right now.
Nice. Chowing down.
No stress, man. We chilling. It's just cool to be
dude,
here.
now I'm hungry, dude. Nah, but yeah, dude.
Fire.
Yeah, dude. Now I'm gonna have to order some, dude. But dude, honestly, like, yeah, like I mean, it's like stressful in a good way, right? Like it's a good stress to have. But yeah, like it's like I think Fred was saying, it's like it can be draining at times because you don't know, you're always like looking at it, you're always thinking about it, you're always thinking about things that you could have done better. But dude, like in most cases, and I feel like we all can relate to that kind of stuff. Even you as a collector, Roger, we know that any auction, no matter how many days, if it's 15 days, if it's 24 hours, every auction kind of just goes as it's supposed to go. Like the only thing you can do is kind of like share, talk about it, give more information, like we're doing right now, like we did yesterday, like we've been doing, the whole time. Not only for this auction, but like that's pretty much what you can do, and then the rest is just kind of like let it go. And then just kind of like wait for it, It's kind of like a waiting game.
It's fun to think too. It's like wherever these artworks go right now, I think they're, again, going back to I'm harping on the history, and I just think it's so important. So I'm just going to keep saying it. But I really view these artworks, like the early auction house artworks, especially those crossover artworks, the trespassing artworks. These are the types of things, in my opinion, in 2, 3, 4, 5 years that you may see some absurd resales on, just because, like, Well, who knows? Maybe these things just go through the absolute roof today. I don't know where it's all going to end. Like you said, Victor, we don't know. Like it's going to play out the way it's going to play out. But I think there's a lot of opportunity as NFTs gain mass traction. That again, 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road, these are the artworks people are going to be looking at.
I feel like one
Yeah,
of the things
I always say what? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that that's one of the things that I feel like people. I mean, it was mentioned before, but like it's pretty mind blowing to hear. Into like when you read about it, even in the quizzes, like official communicate when they say that this is like the first time that NFTs is part of like a multi-category show online sale. That's history, and it's pretty mind blowing to like think about it, and it's like super humbling to kind of be part of it. We know, like my friends and my amazing artists, like everybody on stage and everybody who's part of the show. So it's pretty mind blowing to kind of think about it. But like, I think you were there yesterday when I was saying this. Like, I do believe and I do feel like this is like a win for all of us. It's like I feel like we've all been pushing so hard for the space. We've all been pushing for this like technology and this new medium to kind of like, again, like transcend and kind of like elevate it to a certain point where there's no discussion about it. Like it's just like a fact that it's here to change lives and it's here to change the world. So I feel like this is one of those moments that not only is like art history, which is pretty like mind blowing already, but this is like a big win for like all of us.
Huge. And by the way, part of the fun of a live stream, breaking news. Fred, fuck render, bid just bumped to $32,000.
Let's go.
It's part of the fun of it. It's why we're here.
Oh, yeah.
$32,000.
Congratulations.
Nice.
Let's go, man.
It would be so sick to be able to know who bid.
I know.
Like, yeah.
I know. It's like unless people are sending out screenshots and taking ownership, it's impossible.
Yeah, exactly. But I wish the person that's gonna buy it will reach out. Like, I think it's so important, and I feel like my last of the piece, I think I know who it is, but the character didn't reach out yet. So I just would like to personally thanks the collectors for sure.
For sure. Micah Johnson. Man, what if it's an anonymous holder? Wouldn't that add to the what you just talked about with do they remove the helmet, do they not, how they name the character? What if it's someone completely anonymous?
I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Who knows what they're going to name it?
Oh, and how timely is that? Micah Johnson bidding up to $26,000. Congratulations, man.
Nice.
They're going to name it something. They're going to name it. If Fuck Render won it, he named it one of his avatar projects. he got me in these NFTs, these projects, man. That's my guy on these.
Let's go, man. I got you.
What if Fuck Render bought it and named him Fuck Render?
Man,
oh man,
hilarious, honestly.
For the community, Make Us Numb is in here sending some sparkles. What's going on? Harrison laughing my ass off. Nice. I know someone we want to give a shout out to. Yeah, what's up?
No, go ahead. I had a question about the auction.
Yeah, I was just going to shout out Odious real quick. Odious is a longtime supporter of the show. He was in Twitter comments earlier saying how excited he was that we were doing this first time since the Beeple auction. So shout out to Odious as well. What's up, Micah?
Do you know if it's extended or is it like 12 o'clock's the cutoff? Do you know anything about that? Or do you guys know anything about it? I didn't even think about it.
It's 12. It's actually closer to 12:30. Each piece right now on Christie's looks like they're staggered by like a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, but it's right around 12:30. If someone does bid on the countdown, it gets extended 3 minutes at a time. So Micah, your piece right now has exactly 42 minutes left.
Oh man, I should have read the instructions. I thought this was going to end at noon.
That was what I heard as well, but then looking into the closing countdown clocks, it does seem like it's a bit closer to 12:30 in most, if not all, cases.
Mm-hmm.
You got time. You got time yet.
I was scheduling my day. I had some meetings. I had to take my daughter to lunch. I should have read the instructions.
Oh, good man. Well, there's no pressure here, by the way, for the live stream for anyone for Fred, for Micah, everyone on the road, for even you, like Victor. Oh, Victor, you're stuck with us, man. You got to stick around.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
I'm always here,
he's
dude.
stuck with you guys. He's at home doing nothing. So,
Dude, he's so salty today.
bro, of course I'm salty. I wanted to spend the fucking day with my boy.
Dude, I'm not your boy. Don't call me your boy.
Oh shit, bro. Okay. He said, don't call me my boy. I'm not your boy.
Dude,
Yeah,
my
I'm.
my
I'm-
my only
it's gonna
boy,
be-
my only
Yeah, Huh?
boy is Joe's dad, dude.
dude. Yeah, it's the camera effect, man.
What? Dude, you see, Roger? I told you, the only way that we can ruin anything is just having the two of us in the same room at the same time, dude. Fuck, everything goes out the window, dude. Like, dude, I thought that by this point you would have learned about this, but like, dude, you keep doing it. You keep putting me and Fred together at the same time. It's not our fault, dude.
My favorite two power couples, and no, my favorite three, because actually we got Parrott and Lauren, so I gotta mention that as well. But my other favorite two power couples in NFTs are Fred and Joe, and Fred and Victor.
Yeah, yeah, it's like a weird. It's like a weird
Fred and
triangle
Victor
relationship.
is an unhealthy relationship, though.
Yeah, dude,
I
he's
sh-
super
I sh-
toxic.
I
dude.
should cancel this.
Fred's so toxic, dude.
Fuck you, dude.
Oh man.
Let's give some love. I know Mad Dog said his Wi-Fi is terrible today, so we may or may not get him, but let's give some love. Mad Dog actually has two pieces right now. He has a bag of oranges, which is in that trespassing. Actually, they're all in the trespassing room, but the one on the trespassing wall right now bidding holds at $80,000. And then he has the racing helmet. There is no exit. And overnight, that was bumped up to $9K. And then we have Olive Allen, and Olive Allen has first day in the metaverse. Actually, shout out Olive Allen. That bidding just literally this second got bumped up to $26K. And shout out to Olive too for some interesting dynamics there. The bidding on the bear determines the size of the ultimate physical sculpture that will be conveyed to the owner. I thought that was a really interesting component to Olive's piece.
Cool.
Parrott, what's on your mind, man?
I'm just looking at all the art on the trespassing lot here. I'll share my screen a little bit. I didn't realize how big the auction is. There's so many art pieces in here.
There we go.
And like speaking about the Misha helmet, dude, I feel like it's like the perfect timing because the helmet was like on display at the same time as like Lewis Hamilton revealed his collaboration with Maddox, so it kind of makes it more like not meaningful, but like it just makes it more like relevant in a way, and like it makes you more excited about like owning like your own like Maddox helmet. So that's really cool. Like that, I feel like that timing was like perfect for the release of the collaboration and the showcasing of the helmet at Christie's.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a good point.
Yeah. Did you see the video, like all the recap of like Lewis Hamilton winning the race with the helmet? Yeah, unreal.
Yeah, so cool, man.
Yeah, absolutely unreal. I was texting him literally like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is like the coolest thing I've seen in my life.
Like greatest racer just does an all-in reveal, wins the race. Like how perfect. 99th win was in that helmet.
Dude,
Wow.
ridiculous. Like the whole thing was ridiculous.
Mad Dog had said that he was like charting. I guess he knew for Lewis Hamilton's last 4 or 5 races, and he was charting them like, I hope you win this one and not that one, so that you get to 100 on the nose. And it just but 99 is still a pretty great number.
It is, yeah.
Legendary. Yeah, but it's an extremely extensive auction. There's over 100 artworks involved. Of course, there's Banksy and Cause and Invader and more.
Yeah.
And man, you guys are holding it down. You're right in there. I love the room setup too. Just the fact that you walk in, you have the trespassing logo. I don't know how many panoramics I recorded of that room, but it was pretty special to walk in there first. And shout out Victor, shout out to you too, because actually shout out to the two people on right now, to Victor and Micah, because you're the first things that I saw walking into that room. It was like you enter with these walls blocking your peripheral. So I saw the Trespassing and I saw Micah, I saw Aku first. But what I heard was Victor's music. So I'm seeing Aku and hearing Victor's music. And at the time, Christie's was just setting it up. So Victor, they had you on 2 screens, which I share with you. But we heard you, we see you on 2 screens. It was a pretty special moment. Of course, they righted that immediately, but it was a fun time.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, it's like pretty like mind blowing because I remember you sending me actually the video when you went to visit the exhibition. And I was like, wait, why can you hear my audio so much? And you're like, dude, that's the audio of the room. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's so cool, you know? It's like I feel like not enough people take the time to like display, you know, like we've done like a few NFT shows already. And the way that people usually do it is with headphones, kind of, or just no audio at all. So it's pretty crazy that, you know, like, especially for this show that is so important, I feel like it's like, it makes it even more sweet that they actually took the time to like maybe give the audio for each NFT, like a little spotlight, maybe like, I don't know how long was it running for, you know, at a time, but yeah, like, dude, it's super mind blowing. Again, like one of my favorite things to do with my own NFTs is kind of like being able to produce my own sound design and my own audio and my own music to what I do visually. So having it, you know, like kind of like displayed and like heard on that stage is like, again, mind blowing.
Talk about your audio. Talk about how you created it. And, you know, it's like, I know yesterday you talked a lot about bringing the piece together as like an amalgam of a lot of different things like in your artistic journey. But how about the audio itself?
With the audio, again, I feel like with NFTs, and I think we touched on this before, like it's like the perfect chance for me to kind of like create and kind of like mix everything that I love into one thing, which is, again, like art and animation. It's something that I've been doing for years and years. But then before, I don't know if other people know this, but like my background before art was playing music, and I used to be like a gun for hire for like rock bands and stuff like that. So I kind of like have some knowledge of music, and then as a hobby, just because I love it so much, I keep doing, you know, like audio and like playing with Ableton, doing sound design, learning about like synthesis. So when, you know, like when NFTs came into the picture a few months ago, like I've been doing this like for years before. Like I was putting like my own animations out with my own sound design and everything. But I feel like NFTs is kind of like the perfect kind of vehicle to put everything together in the same place, and then just kind of take a life on its own. So yeah, like honestly, like it's something that I never stopped doing. I always like in the background did, you know, like music and sound design, and I was always like interested in it. So I feel like now it's like, again, like I've been putting some more hours into audio just because I have a vehicle for it, you know.
It very clearly syncs. Like one thing, hearing it, being immersed in that audio, like it very clearly goes hand in hand with the art. So kudos to you. And Poria feels the same way. He says, I don't usually care about the sounds of the NFTs, but man, you guys did a fire ass job on these new pieces.
Yeah, thank you, dude. Yeah, it honestly is super fun. It's one of the most fun things. Like when I don't know. Again, I'm not an animator. I like doing animation, but animation can be one of those things that for me is like, it's like the tool that I need to use to do what I want to achieve. But I don't particularly enjoy animating. Like it's a very, especially for me, because like I do like a bunch of like 2D and 3D animation combined, and it's tedious. It takes a lot of time for me to do. But audio is one of those things that is like very, you know, like it feels like kind of like freestyling, you know. It's like very free in the way that I do it, so it feels almost like playing and like experimenting, with just like audio blocks or like samples, or just kind of like making my own chords and melodies. So it's really fun. It's one of the stages that I really enjoy the most when I'm making my own NFTs.
Fred, how about you? You also have audio in your piece.
Yeah, Victor did the audio actually.
What? Really?
Yeah, I did. I
No
did the
way.
audio for Fred too. Yeah, dude.
That's incredible.
That's why the audio is fucking crazy.
Yo, that's a good story. I had no idea.
Yeah, dude. It's fun. I just really enjoy it, and like it's one of my favorite things to do is like, you know how I did a lot of work with like music producers and musicians, and a lot of times I've seen people doing this where they have like the studio with all the gear and everything, and then they have like one screen on the back, and they're just kind of like putting images on display, like I don't know. I've seen people putting like nature shows or like something that inspires them, like a movie that inspires them or something like that, just to kind of like get inspired by what they're seeing and kind of like put that into the audio. I love doing that with either my own stuff or even when I did the audio with Fred. That's what I was doing. I was like kind of like looping what he created for the show and just kind of getting inspired by what he created and kind of like reacting to it more than anything else. I was kind of like throwing sounds at it to see what kind of like was like mixing better with it, what feels right, and then it's kind of like again like a collaboration between the visual and the audio, and then the audio this time kind of like being not secondary, but kind of like the audio reacting to the visual side of things.
Amazing. And by the way, while you were talking, Victor Mosquera, transient light up to $19,000 just got bumped up. Congrats.
Nice, let's go. Let's go. Nice. That's awesome.
Crazy to see it real time. 30 minutes, by the way, approximately. Again, it's a little off by a couple minutes depending on the artwork, but it's all right around 30 minutes left at this point. Harrison also sends his congrats. Let's go, bro. Congrats to Victor Mosquera.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey, Micah Johnson, want to do a quick shout out to Mr. Dirk at work?
Yes, sir. Dirk at work. He's in the Netherlands right now. Huge shout out for Dirk believing in the vision early on and, you know, being a master teacher and really having patience with me. I wish he could have been in New York, man. And I know he tried to be, but shout out Dirk, man. That's my guy, man.
Yeah, big shout there, and I agree. New York was spectacular. Just in case anyone has not seen it, go to Micah Johnson's Twitter page and check out the New York recap video because Micah did the New York takeover, put 2 trucks outside Christie's, looping Aku, and then sent them through the city. Did some New York Times Square billboards for Aku. I thought it was really, really well put together. Really well put together recap video. Yeah,
shout out Animus too for that. Jay Silva and Maria Sutherland, Joe, Mike, the whole crew there, man. Yeah, that was so cool, man.
It looked insane, Micah. Like I saw some of the photos in the videos, and I was like, "This is absolutely insane, dude."
Yeah, they killed it, man. They did an amazing job. It was definitely one of the highlights of my life for sure. It was just, I don't know, it was just so cool to see.
Dude, I do. Hopefully, we can all kind of like get together in person at some point, dude. Like I was like, speaking of like being in New York and that kind of stuff, like me and Fred were kind of like hoping to go there, and we couldn't make it because of Canada. But yeah, look who it is now, though, Mr. Jones.
No, hopefully this works.
There he is.
Yo, Mad Dog Jones comes in the second a bag of oranges just got bid to $85,000. Like this, he joins the stream. Bam! Congratulations,
perfect timing.
Damn, nice. That's sweet. 85, eh?
Yep.
Go.
Just happened, just this past second.
That was so Canadian of you.
Oh, how about this?
85, eh?
Fuck render intuition, $35,000.
Nice.
Oh,
Let's go.
Victor Mosquera, transient light, 24K. Let's go.
let's go.
24K for Victor.
Mad Dog shows up and the world just explodes.
All we need
It's
is
the Wi-Fi, man. It's the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, nice.
It's the Wi-Fi, man. If Misha's Wi-Fi is working, everything is working, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Fingers crossed. Let's keep going. Harrison says, all the boys eating today. Poria says, hype, hype, hype. Good times.
This
Man,
is
Doug,
good.
Glad you could join us, man.
This is the cool thing about auctions, you know. It's like as stressful as they are, it's like also like the perfect like chance to like get all the homies together and like just kind of like talk shit for a little bit to take your mind out of it. And then if there's a movement in the auctions, it's like nice to be there with all your friends to celebrate it. So like yeah, this is like the perfect like excuse to do exactly that.
You said earlier that I wasn't your boy, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about Misha and Micah, dude, and Roger, of course, and Parrott. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense now. Yeah.
And Joe's that too. Joe's that. He's my boy too.
Joe's that, yeah.
Yeah, and Iggy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but you disappointed Joe's dad today, so.
I'll make it up to him. I'll take him out on a date or something. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Cause
you better.
is closing in 2 minutes. It's up to 275 for that first one.
Nice. Yeah, we should.
Wow.
So, Mad Dog, you said in 2 minutes it closes?
2 minutes and 20 seconds is what I got on my screen.
Oh, nice. Okay, so they rolled it. So that's one of the earlier ones.
Yeah, so that's the first one, I think, right?
It has to be, yeah.
Oh, what are these? I don't know what the first lots are.
Let's see. Yeah, 275K. And it looks like Allison Zuckerman may have just closed as well, 106K.
I don't know if that's closed yet. I got 3 minutes left on that, but don't trust my internet.
I have closed. Yeah, and it flipped to price realized. So it usually does that with like the hammer price add-on. So yeah, I think that one's done. Banksy closed too. It got a bid. It didn't have a bid earlier, the main Banksy. It got a bid and then closed and now is priced realized at 100K flat.
Oh, I'm looking at the time above. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong timers. I see the timers above it, not below it. Oh, okay.
And yeah, right now, let's see. Let's do the rundown. Let's do the complete rundown. Olive Allen closing in 24 minutes is currently at 26K. Mad Dog Jones, there is no exit, closing in. That's a longer one, actually, Mad Dog. 50 minutes you still got left on. There is no exit. That stands at 9K. Bag of Oranges, 22 minutes remaining at 85K. Fuck Render Intuition up to 35K, 25 minutes remaining. We have Victor Mosquera Transient Light up to 24K, 23 minutes remaining. Micah Johnson, Hi, My Name Is, up to 26K with 24 minutes remaining. That is the rundown. Hey, Mad Dog, one thing I noticed yesterday, you got to talk on certain things, but not necessarily like a bag of oranges specifically. Want to say a few words on that artwork and where you chose to go with it?
Yeah, sure. So technically, the piece, the music is by Latch in the background. This piece was originally constructed as a still frame for my 2019 show Afterlife World in Tokyo, where there was so that's where it was originally, the idea of it was made. So it's an older piece of mine. It's been around for a few years. So all the animation and the added snow is new to it. I kind of wanted to add another dimension to it. I kind of love the idea of like every snowflake being from like a different timeline, because like the idea of my Afterlife World project was like overlaying different realities at like a cross section of timelines, like seen all at once. So like all these buildings are like not really there all at once. It's like this like infinite stack of structures, and then it's like this one character in this one moment of time. And yeah, so it's kind of just like, you know, it's a cross section of realities. That's kind of the idea behind it, and just kind of examining all that could have been. It's kind of the main. Yeah,
I'm a huge fan of the subtle motion added to the snowfall. I don't know, for me personally, especially live being there on the digital screen and seeing those two components of the artwork, it added so much for me. Just want to at least verbalize that.
Sweet, thanks so much.
Yo, Fred, Mad Dog, what'd you say?
I think that background was red.
RD, I got to hop for 2 second call. I'll be right back.
No problem, Micah. Parrott, what you got your eyes on? What aspect of an artwork would you like to talk about?
Oh man, I like all the artwork that's all the homies are putting out on this auction, man. I think honestly it's some of my favorite work from all of you. Mad Dog, I love the orange theme. I really love artwork that really portrays one color at a time and really like relies heavy on it. I think that's really hard to pull off, and you did a really wonderful job doing that, man. And the snowfall and the music, it's a really awesome piece, dude. Victor's very cool as well. Victor, I wanted to ask you, do you animate first or do you make music for it first?
I do the animation first. Also, yo, Fred, if you're listening, mute your mic, dude. Motherfucker. So, dude, you see, he's annoying even when he's not talking, dude.
Says the guy who speaks for 6 hours straight.
Yeah, that's true, actually, yeah. Dude, I've been better, man.
Yo, Victor, before you answer Parrott, just let me jump in quick. I was going to answer Parrott, but I couldn't hear anything over Fred's white noise.
Yeah, so annoying.
No, but thanks for the kind words, man. This is a weird piece for me because I usually work in so many different colors. But, like, this is a really focused kind of color study for me, and I really think it's a really strong piece. So thanks for the kind words.
For sure, dude, for sure.
Victor?
Yeah, so
don't talk for too long, though, Victor. Don't talk for too long. Like, keep it to like.
I won't. I promise.
Under 15 minutes, man. Under 15 minutes replies.
I promise, dude. No, dude. Actually, like, this is like a super like straightforward thing. Like, I honestly I animate first, before I put the audio. The only thing that I have in mind is like sometimes there's like two kinds of animations. Like, I have like a time in mind. You know, like every. Like if you're making actual music, like chords and like melodies and stuff like that, usually you have to divide it by bars. So you do like 8 or 16 bars, or which is like usually like 32. I think it's like 32 seconds, depending on the BPM. But the way that I do it is like I just do the animation first, have it in mind, kind of like like some timing thing. So for example, like for the Oracle. That's a good example of like there's like a click to it because it's like a clock kind of like moving to like a certain BPM. Those type of things I do it having in mind that. So I don't have like the audio made, but I have like a BPM in mind that I'm animating to. But most of the time I just animate something kind of like freestyling, and then I just kind of like tackle it on Ableton in this case, and kind of like again I just kind of like bounce ideas off the image and to see what fits better. But usually, like animation has to come first to inform the music. But very few times I have something in mind, like the BPM, not the actual piece of music itself, but like the BPM or like the idea of like what I want to do with certain audio things. But yeah, usually animation comes first to inform the music.
Cool.
I know you make some music too, dude.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I usually
I see you playing the keys and like making some beats and stuff like that, dude.
Yo, real quick, Parrott. The live bid on Olive Allen just came in. Olive is up to $30,000. Congrats to Olive Allen with 17 minutes to go. All right, go ahead, Parrott. Mike, back to you.
Cool. Oh, I was just gonna say, usually when I do music for like some animations or something, I just do like 120 BPM because it's
same.
You divide it by seconds.
Yeah, same. I think it's very rare. Like the only times where I change the BPM is like when the sound is like more abstract, and then when the sound is not like like there's not like any specific like events that has to be synced with audio. But in most of it's just like sound design. But in most of the animations, I like to like kind of like synchronize some specific events to a specific audio, so it makes the piece like not more meaningful, but it just had like a different effect. Like I'm pretty sure everybody knows that I think your brain kind of like interprets sound before audio. So when you have like audio reinforcing the idea of your animation, it just makes it more kind of like impactful, and it makes it more kind of like it creates a bigger reaction more in a more immediate way to the viewer when they're looking at the image.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. It's like when you're watching a movie and there's like a crazy soundtrack, it like sets the mood for whatever scene you're watching, whether it's like supposed to be sad or happy or wondrous or whatever.
Yeah, which is the fun part too, It's like a bunch of the things that I do with audio is like I try to do, like maybe like a major scale, like a chord progression in a major key, and then I'm like, I don't know, it feels too happy, and then you go to a minor one, or then just have to do like variations of that. So like it's really fun to kind of like see what the image needs. Like the image always tells you what it needs in terms of audio, you know. So your chord progressions are gonna be kind of like informed by the piece of animation. Your melodies are gonna be based on that. Even if you do like some sample selection, like, but that's when I say like bouncing kind of like sounds off the image and kind of like feel what the image needs in terms of audio. That's kind of like one of the most fun things to do for me.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. I guess speaking of composing, I'll give a shout out to Thank You X really quick for the fucking wild Hans Zimmer collab.
Insane, dude. Absolutely insane, dude. Yeah, dude. Honestly, like that's the concept of it. Like, if you watch like the promo video when they're saying to like they're both like storytellers with no words. That's literally what it is. Like, Thank You's been telling stories with his images forever. Hans, I mean, dude, legendary, like absolute fucking legend, dude. And then seeing kind of like the interpretation of like color and like kind of like both of them telling a story together without words is like absolutely insane. Like, it's one of the best things that I've seen. Like, you know, for when collaborations go, it's like absolutely insane.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it really is.
Yeah.
You know, lot one of the Thank You X Hans Zimmer collab. Lot one is like it's 2 minutes and 18 seconds. It's like a full composition, an Unreal Engine world with artwork, and it's mind blowing. I remember the first time I watched that, I was just blown away, just like plastered to my chair.
Plastered to my chair.
Yeah, absolutely unreal. I wish I was in New York. I remember actually Misha, he called me the day before the exhibition. He was with Ryan at Philips, and I like they gave me like a little tour of like the exhibition. But like, you know, it's like one thing is like seeing it in real life, and then one thing is like seeing it like over a screen. I wish I was there. If anybody listening is in New York, it's probably a good idea to go there and like experience it, you know, like in real life. Like, so if you have the chance, I will kill to go there. So if you really have the chance to go because you're in New York, do yourself a favor and go check it out for sure.
Mad Dog was there.
Yeah. No, it's kind of crazy. None of those companions got bid on, eh? The cause ones?
No? Let's see. Yeah, you're right. You were right. I don't think any. Yeah, not one at all.
No one wanted to spend $85,000 on that.
Really not.
No.
But they did want to spend 85 on Mad Dog though. So.
Hey.
The end sculpture, like that head that you looked in the sculpture, Iwamura, dude, that's one of my favorite pieces in the show. I love his work.
Which one?
And Iwamura, yeah, dude, is one of my favorite things in the show. It's so good.
Yeah, that's cool.
I also love the Arsha and the basketball that's in the show. It's also one of my favorite pieces in the show.
Is that the one with Dior? Is it the collab or is it a different one?
I think it's a different one. I don't remember, but I don't think it's like branded for Dior. I think it's like a. Oh no, it is actually. Yeah, it is Dior. Yeah, it's right there. That's so good. I mean, I love Dan's work too.
Ooh, that is cool.
Yeah, that ball looked really cool in person. That's sweet.
Shout out in the comments, by the way. Today, Odious here. He says, I made it. Yes, you did, sir. We gave you a shout out earlier. Thank you for all the support. You were here with us for Beeple as well for Christie's. Allison Joyful sent some high fives to everybody. I'm Ahmed Amin, I believe. Congrats, guys. Thanks for joining us. Poria says, oof, edgy. Was that about Mad Dog's comment? Possibly. And then Harrison said, nah, he thinks one cause went for 106K. So
it did. Yeah, this dissected one over here on the end.
Oh, true. Cool.
You know what's fun to think about? It's like one of our most viewed live streams ever is that Beeple closeout. Like when we were just charting it live, and this is so fun because so many of you are here with us, and just to think like, yeah, we'll have this like to revisit this moment. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
As future goes on.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. Dude, okay, so is 9 minutes to the closing of mine. I'm gonna hop off to make some calls to like family and stuff and like celebrate with like family. But man, I love you all again, like except Fred. But I love all of you guys and hopefully I don't know. Maddox promised me that he was going to come into Vancouver for the wrong reasons, but he's coming to Vancouver, so I'm waiting for that. But dude, hopefully I can meet you guys finally like in person, like Parrott and Roger. I'll be in New York in November, and then hopefully even before that in Seattle. So we can probably like hang out before that. But I can't wait, man. I can't wait to like celebrate with you guys in person. Like finally like meet you after like all these months of like talking, and we can properly celebrate.
Hell yeah, Victor! Congratulations, man.
Congratulations, buddy.
Congratulations.
No, thank you, man. I love you all, man.
Love you, man.
All right, bye, guys.
And then there was Mad Dog and Fred on the road coming in and out.
Oh man, yeah, I don't know. Let's go. I'm happy no matter what. This is like enough money. I don't need it to be anything crazy. Like, you never know with these things, you know. It's a weird world. We'll see if people bid at the end here, you know. Maybe nobody will bid.
Yeah, isn't it crazy how it could be nothing and it's still, like you said, it's still incredible. But it could be nothing, or there could be some sort of mad flurry, and it's just impossible to predict which it will end up at.
Yeah.
Because Mad Dog, you've had some crazy closes before.
Yeah, but like you always like I in my mind I don't expect another bid. Like honestly, I don't, and that's just how my like brain has to calculate it, because otherwise, like, I don't know. I recognize that this world is too unpredictable, and it just depends like what a few people are thinking at this exact time, you know, and maybe they're going for it and maybe they're not, and like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you have to keep it in perspective too, you know, like selling a single piece of art for 85 grand is insane, you know. So I'm happy no matter what. Yeah.
Mad Dog, something we talked about before you were on, the synchronicity of timing between There Is No Exit and Lewis Hamilton, right, racing in your helmet.
Oh,
just how amazing that is.
Yeah, I can't believe Lewis won the British Grand Prix wearing my helmet. Like, it's so crazy, man. I still can't believe it. It's, I don't know, one of the wildest things ever to happen to me. Probably the coolest thing I've ever done. Like, I'm so happy about that. It's such a wild thing to have happen. Yeah.
And you said at some point you're gonna go visit a race, right? Go see him in person.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go to Austin.
Nice.
Yeah. I was gonna try to go to Silverstone, but there's like all kinds of more complicated quarantine stuff in the UK, and then I thought, well, you know what? I can just go to Christie's, and that'll be a lot more simple. And there's a lot of stuff like there's two events that I wanted to go to at the same time, and I just picked Christie's because it was just a little less daunting. I kind of wish I had gone to the Grand Prix, obviously, but you know, no regrets. You know,
there'll be plenty of opportunities in the future, I bet. I have a hunch there will be. By the way, we have a Euphoria in here. It says my friends are literally the best. What the hell?
No, I love you, Euphoria, man. Okay, guys. I'm gonna dip for a minute. I gotta call my parents. They're all.
Oh, congratulations, man! Thank you for coming.
Yeah, it's too tense to do that. You gotta like. I can't be online for the final minutes. You know, it's too. Yeah. Okay.
Dude, do your thing. Congratulations.
Love you guys. I'll come back after.
Man.
All right, love you, man, Dog. See you, man.
Peace.
Oh, Dirk at work up in here. 8 minutes left. Good luck to everyone from Rotterdam from Dirk. Dirk, we love you, man. Hope you, if you didn't hear it earlier, we got the Dirk shout in there with Micah on air probably about 30-ish minutes ago. So want to make sure everyone's clear. Fabulous work. Dirk at work, involved in Aku World and involved in this specific piece. Hi, my name is, which by the way, 7 minutes left, stands at $26,000. Pretty amazing.
Yeah. We're wrapping up here.
Corey says, thanks for us putting together the live stream, man. Thank you for joining us. Oh man, Mad Dog Jones. It is kind of funny where it makes sense why everyone like I can't be on at the end. I get it. I can't even imagine. The range of emotions.
Yeah, I mean, just being on Clubhouse during like Vivo's auction, remember that was crazy, And yeah, I don't know if I could stream live while auction was ending for myself.
And it's pretty. Oh, by the way, Dirk at work brings some magic into the room. Again, we love you, Dirk. Hi, my name is just bid up to $28,000.
Nice.
Isn't it funny how when people join, they bring the magic? Like Mad Dog came into the live stream and immediately got boosted up.
Yeah.
And then the word is in. Fucker under intuition also up nudged to $38,000 with 7 minutes to go. Now we got the auction house vibes in here, man.
Oh yeah.
It's getting tense in the best of ways.
The best of ways.
And shout out to all those hanging with us right now live. It's fun times.
Yep. We got 2 minutes, 20 seconds on Mad Dog. It's gonna be the first one to close unless it gets sound like crazy.
Yep. It's on the website in case those haven't seen. Once it gets under that threshold of minutes, it goes red. They really want to ratchet it up. Make sure you know. Allison says, so exciting. Definitely agree. And I just want to say, like, right now, as we stand, I firmly believe this is a huge success. Like where everything stands right now, even if it ended this second on every single artwork, it is a huge success. It's history. We knew it with the other Christie's auction that we covered live. I know it firmly right here today. This is history. These 5 artists are trailblazing. The auction house is trailblazing for doing this, for hybridizing a lot of traditional artists with the NFT digital artists that are pushing this. This will be remembered.
Yeah, it sure will, man. It's crazy, at the end of the day, it's just crazy to see people, our friends who make such amazing art be up here with Kaz and Banksy and like Invader and just like absolute legends, and it feels like our friends are the ones trespassing in their world,
And I'll tell you, it's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna be the other way around, but it's gonna neutralize. Like I feel it in my bones. It's so obvious. It's so obvious to me. The crossover is happening right now. All right, the crossover is in progress, and then there will be no trespassing. And if anything in the future, it'll be trespassing the other way around. It's incredible to think about. By the way, Dirk at work says, imagine an auction like this in virtual reality in the future. Absolutely. How insane would that be? Oh,
Mad Dog Jones.
$100,000. Mad Dog Jones extended 3 more minutes. Let's go, Mad Dog.
That's what I like to see.
Wow.
That went quick.
120. Let's go, Mad Dog. 120K. Another 3 minutes on the clock. Mad Dog, I hope you are celebrating, making some fun calls. Let's go. How about Micah Johnson? Hi, my name is up to 30K. Extension for 3 minutes over there. Let's go. Victor Mosquera.
Olive Allen at 30K.
30K, yeah. Victor Mosquera at 24K. Fred at 38K. Mad Dog's helmet holding at 9K, but that is a full other half hour. Mad Dog Jones up to $130,000. $130,000. 5 minutes on the clock.
Oh, it bumped it up. Oh, okay. So if it's red, it just keeps bumping it.
Yeah, I guess every bid nudges it another three minutes or something. Harrison, what a dope finish. Glad to be here with you guys. Glad to be here with you, Harrison. This is fun. This is fun.
This is fun. This is where
enjoy this crew. Enjoy this crew right now. Yeah, Micah Johnson. Hi, my name is at 30K. 2 minutes to go. Victor Mosquera gets extended at $26,000.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes, let's go, Victor. Let's go. I was in on that bidding for a while. I gotta say, Victor, like, just love his artwork. Just love it. I mean, everyone, but I mean, that's the thing. I catch myself sometimes. Like, I love Europe. Wait, I love your suit. Wait, I love yours too. Mad Dog Jones, 140,000.
Boop, 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 boop.
Come on. This is fun.
This is fun.
We knew, like, you never know, but you kind of have an inclination that it might happen. You know, you never know, but you have a hunch.
160.
Allison asks, who is bidding? Anyone we know? Allison, we don't. All anonymous right now. So unless they are blasting on Twitter, yeah, we don't know. Mad Dog Jones, $160,000, 4 minutes on that clock. Harrison, you can confirm. You can confirm. We were talking about closing prices. Let's see. I said 220. I think you said 250. So let's see if it gets up to there.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And Olive Allen is closed. Closed
Congratulations.
at
30K.
Olive Allen closes at 30K. I think that's going to be a price realized of somewhere in the range of like 37-ish, 37.5. Amazing.
Victor at 28 now.
Beautiful. Let's go, Victor.
Yeah, buddy.
Micah Johnson at 30. Mad Dog 160 holding. Harrison says, I hope someone extends Micah here. Agreed. That would be really nice to see. Give us a little jolt of excitement in the waning seconds over there.
Yep, Olive Allen price
Oh,
realized 37,500.
Extension on Micah Johnson, $32,000. What's up, Dirk? 32,000. Another 3 minutes on that clock. Part of me wonders. I wonder if Eric Young's involved in that. I don't know anything. I just know that he's been a big supporter in the past. Crazy times, everybody. Just doing some like click refresh. Yep, price realized for Olive Allen, $37,500 on the nose. Oh, Micah Johnson. Yo, Micah Johnson.
Yo,
You're
man.
a savage, man. You're coming back with the clock in a couple minutes. Mad respect.
God dang, man, the meeting, man. I had to go to a meeting.
And now you're out of it. Yo, you got the extensions. You got a couple extensions at this point. $32,000 currently. Dirk at work's in here saying whoop whoop. We got a lot of excitement going on right now.
Yeah, Dirk texted me. He said, I said, man, you know, Dirk, the work don't stop, man.
Fuck Render is closed at $38,000, which is going to put his realized up around 50K. Congratulations over there.
Who's that, Roger?
That's Fuck Render closed. Fuck Render closed at 38. It's going to put his price realized, I think, just shy of 50K total. Mad Dog is now up to 170K. He has been extended again.
Hell yeah.
Oh, can't hard stuff. That was signing in.
Victor
Who's
is
on
still
here, Roger? Is Fuck Render and Victor and Mad Dog still here?
No, so Fuck Render was on the road. He was going on and off. Mad Dog and Victor both hopped with a couple minutes left on their auctions to go call family and whatnot. And they've both been extended several times since. So fun, man. Micah, you're holding it down with us. That's why we were saying such a savage coming back on in the last few minutes.
I might have to go check it out. How's it doing, man? I can't even get service.
We got you're in. So you're under a minute left at $32,000. Now I will say the last extension took place at under 15 seconds. So we shall see.
Dang, so they're extending it.
You got 30 seconds left over there. A minute and a half left on Victor's at 28K.
3.5 on Mad Dogs. 470. Yeah.
Micah Johnson extended $35,000. Micah Johnson.
Who's doing this, man?
We don't know, dude, but it's great. It's great.
How long is it extended for?
3 minutes. You got another 3 minutes on the clock.
Here we go. That's fun, man. This is fun as hell.
That's right. A live auction house right now. We're like,
Yeah, I'm listening in. You're my play-by-play, man. I'm up here in the middle of nowhere, Maine, man. I'm trying to get to the studio.
Let's go. Well, who knows? Maybe these extensions will go on. You'll pull into the studio, get to watch the rest with a little bit of popcorn.
My gallery's gonna be upset, man. I'm supposed to be painting for him. They're like, why are you not painting?
All right, rundown. Mad Dog Jones, 170, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Micah Johnson, 35, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Victor Mosquera, under 30 seconds. Do we get the extension? It's at 28K right now. Let's go, somebody. Fred is closed. They haven't posted the final. It's going to be price realized 47.5. 47.5. Mad Dog Jones, there is no exits. Helmet just got bumped to $9,500. And Olive Allen closed at 37.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Yep, we got you.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we got you, Micah.
Extended Victor, 30K.
Yes, Victor gets the extension. Victor Mosquera. Nicholas Daniel's in here, by the way. Nicholas Daniel hanging with us, says 30K Victor. Welcome, man. Thanks for hanging.
Did we lose Micah? Yep.
We might have, yeah. I'm telling you, I was impressed he popped back in. But it sounds like he needs the play-by-play. Here he comes back. He's back. Micah's back.
I'm back. My bad.
All good. All good. All right, play-by-play for you, Micah. 1 minute and 20 seconds, stands at 35. Harrison says Micah and Mad Dog with the simultaneous timing right now.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Step
They both
for
got
step.
a minute, 10, 9, 8 seconds left.
Is it just us two left?
We got
And
Mad Dog as well. Oh, sorry, yeah, and Victor.
Dang, man, they try to make.
Under a minute for Mad Dog and Micah. Under 2 minutes for Victor, standing at 30K.
And Banksy's Napalm just went for 32.
Okay.
That was me. I bought that.
You did?
Nah, just playing.
That's why I had a dip for a sec.
Nah,
From
bro.
the road. From the road.
Why you think I working so much, man? I can't get that.
All right,
we
last
got
seconds. Last
20
second.
seconds on both Mad Dog and Micah.
90s? How many seconds?
15.
Oh, man. Harrison says, Micah about to outsell Banksy, bro. What a time.
Yep.
Last seconds.
That's crazy. They do it. They have the website
Both
updated
closed.
live like that.
All right. Micah Johnson, congratulations. Hi, my name is.
Hell yeah.
Closes for 35K. It's going to be just shy of 45K closing. Price realized once that gets posted shortly. Mad Dog Jones, price realized $212,500.
Nice.
Circuit Work says congrats to the team. Allison Joyful sends a congrats.
Hell yeah.
Victor Mosquera extended up to $32,000. Another 3 minutes on Victor's clock. Nicholas Daniels on top of it.
Cool.
Micah Johnson, official price realized $43,750.
All right, D, I appreciate it, man. I gotta go find who this is before they name it something ridiculous and post it on Twitter, man.
We love you, Micah.
So let me wiggle, man. I appreciate this, fellas.
Absolutely.
Have a good one, man. Thanks for joining us.
See ya.
Congrats.
Man.
Nice.
And then there was two. We still have Mad Dog's helmet. And then there was two. There were two.
We got 18 minutes on the helmet. Honestly, $9,000, dude. That's a steal for that helmet.
I know, especially after simultaneous Lewis Hamilton.
Exactly, yeah.
So Harrison, man, we got close. The prediction was at 220K. Price realized was 212.5. Parrott almost followed up people. Almost followed up the people.
Oh, with your exact prediction. 69 million. That was funny.
$32,000 and yeah, $9,500 on the helmet. Harrison says, I bet Fred and Victor have a bet on their sale prices. I don't know. Do they? Do they? Nicholas Daniel says, congrats, Micah, Dirk, and Mad Dog. Agreed. Today, Odia says, let me wiggle, man. I'm stealing that. Forever in the vocabulary.
Let's see what we got down here. Man, it's cool to see like our homies really like flexing the prices on everyone else in this auction.
I believe, am I off base? I have not checked the full trespassing, but does Mad Dog now hold the second highest in all of trespassing?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
yeah.
Does that say something, or does that say something?
Does that say something? Does that say something? Yeah, it was just the first cause that went for 275 price realized, and then it's our boy Mad Dog.
Mad Dog Jones.
Very cool. I love that. I mean, hey, I think Christie's is really smart doing this because not only does it showcase, new digital artists like this, but it also brings in new buyers. I think for most of the big auction house auctions, the buyers end up being crypto native people still, which is, is good for Christie's. And hopefully, I mean, I'd like to see some traditional art collectors like get in on the action stuff, but I'll take what I can get for right now.
Yo, real quick, we got under 10 seconds in Victor. Let's see. Mad Dog Jones, there is no exit up to $11,000.
2, 1, close. 32.
Congratulations, Victor. Yay. Should be right price realized right around 38.5 when all is said and done.
Quick math.
Right around there. Yeah, 15 minutes left on the helmet. Harrison, was a pleasure riding out with you boys. Got to get back to work. Understood. Enjoy the rest of your day too as well. Thanks for hanging, man.
Over and out, buddy. The basketball went for $8K.
Okay.
This wooden cause went for 43. I like the wooden companion. That's cool.
Yeah, a little bit different. Oh, price realized 40 actually for Victor. Nice.
We're getting George Condo for 22. Wow, that's nice. I didn't even realize George Condo was in this auction. That's pretty crazy too.
Man, so helmet is now up to 12K. 12K.
Yeah, 12. Yep.
Beautiful. Parrott, man, as we get close to the conclusion of these 5 incredible artists here, I think we should shine some light on you.
Aw, shit.
Today's your day.
Today is the day my meme drop, yes. It was supposed to be 2 days ago, but now it's today.
But now, and I believe in under an hour, right? Like is it still 1:37 p.m. Eastern?
Yeah, just under an hour, yep.
Love it, man.
Yep.
So if anyone was joining us midway, didn't hear that in the beginning, Parrott by meme, 56 minutes away.
Yeah, I'll share the art really quick with everybody. Oops, there we go. Here's the art. So it's all this style right here. Much more illustrative. Actually, I think I started doing this style a few years back because I saw Victor Mosquera's pieces on Instagram, and I was like, "Wow, I love that!" And kind of did my own flip on it way back when. But I think that was the initial inspiration for trying out this style. So yeah, it's a meme drop on Don't Buy Memes. So the way that works is you buy the meme token on Uniswap or whatever exchange you want. You go in here, say you want this one. You stake your meme. So I think you can stake up to 5 meme at a time. And then for each meme that you have staked in here, every day that passes, you earn a pineapple. And then that's how you mint the artwork. So you need 15 pineapples plus 0.1 ETH to mint. This one, you need 30 pineapples. I think maybe you earn 5 pineapples a day with one meme. I should probably know that, but
It's good that you're breaking it down though, because I still think there's a
Yeah.
lot of people who don't know the logistics of how to
yeah,
acquire
it's like a few extra steps, but I remember when I first, I bought I think Fiwa, Odious, and Jonathan Wolf's drop on meme, and so but like learning how to stake stuff really helped me learn more about DeFi and some of these other tokens that do the same thing that don't have art attached, that are just maybe they have crazy APY, or you just get rewarded for staking tokens in certain applications. So this is the same thing right here. And so we got addition of 100, 50, 10, and 101. I like it because it's a way for me also to put my art out there to collectors who might not be able to afford a 101, which I'm all about giving the art to the people as much as possible. So yeah, I'm pumped on this. It's I really try to capture summertime vibes throughout my life. Looking back at my childhood and my young adult years, and the feelings that summertime had at those times, and try to put that into the art.
It's beautiful, man.
Thank you, dude.
I recall when I was learning about your artwork and scrolling back through a lot of your history, seeing a few pieces on your super rare early on with this like general approach, and really being drawn to those. So enjoy seeing you do this cohesive meme drop, bringing that back.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do more stuff in this style. It's a ton of fun, and it's like, like my regular 3D style, I love doing that too, and like nerding out on textures and like lighting and doing some like more photorealistic or like maybe a little bit painted type looking stuff. That my main style, I get like a lot of influence from like Renaissance paintings and stuff like that. This works like kind of a different part of my brain where I focus a lot more on color and shape and emotion. And that's it's just a lot of fun to be creative in that department too, I think.
And let's see, I'm going back on your super rare right now. Your Genesis super rare piece, right? Lost and then event related potential both had this vibe to them.
Yup. Yeah, when I first started my super rare, I think I maybe said this on our origin stories interview you did on me. That was like I was gonna be like super rare. I'm branding myself as like this like 2D 3D artist, and then start doing regular 3D again. But it's fun to go back to this style, and I have a few more projects in the works doing stuff in this style. Maybe some t-shirts and merch and stuff I've been planning.
Very cool. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun for both camps, like those who know a bit more of Parrottism's history and have explored, like just seeing that come back, and then for others who have not explored your history, getting a nudge to go all the way back, see it used there, and then see it pull back here.
Yeah. I've gotten a lot of comments about people loving the new style. It's not brand new, but it's perhaps new to them. So.
Yeah. New to them, new to the moment, which is fun.
Yeah. So that's that. I'm pumped on it. Meme's a really cool platform, like I said. I think they do a pretty damn good job of bridging the art and the DeFi worlds together, which I think is important for maybe some collectors who don't know all about that and some artists who don't know all about that, because it's I think something that can really benefit how you operate and think about finances and art in the crypto space.
Agreed. Yeah, you've always been a proponent of like positive education on like different aspects of cryptocurrency, and so, it is important.
Yeah, man, that's something me and Chad and I have been talking a lot about lately. Is that there's a lot of odious. Maybe we can work on something together again soon. We might be. I don't know. Maybe we can, bro. me and Chad and I have been talking a lot about how fucking like complicated crypto can be sometimes.
Mhm.
A lot of the times, and I like crypto. I can nerd out on crypto, and it's kind of fun for me. But there's a lot of people that maybe that's not what interests them, but it would still benefit them to learn how to operate in the space.
Mhm.
Even just like MetaMasks and seed phrases and cold storage wallets and like all that stuff is like so much extra.
It's a lot.
Coming from like an artist perspective, especially, they're just like, I just want to make art and get paid. Why do I have to do all this extra stuff? And
and also from the consumer standpoint, right? Like,
yeah.
there's a massive population outside of crypto savvy people, way more, multiples, exponentially greater amount of people who are turned off by the obstacles that exist. And thinking forward to the future, I mean, why I'm so like, I feel it in my bones, feel it in my soul, just think this whole thing is going to flip, and digital artists are here to stay. We'll end up flipping traditional art on its head completely. Like I just know that. Like if I'm wrong about that, I don't even know what life is anymore. But part of what's going to drive that, it's like the improved display technology is going to be a big thing. Moving into future metaverses that look nothing like the ones that we currently have, that's going to play a big role. But what may play the biggest role of all is the on-ramp and the tech improving until it's seamless. And what that means to me is like, you won't even know gas is a thing. You won't even care if you're operating in ETH or USD or whatever, or meme even. You won't care because the tools are going to be in place to make those transitions seamless. When that comes, and that's going to take years. Like I'm talking about making it like opening Twitter on your phone. Like click, cool. If I want to click into Parrott's profile, like I'll be able to just buy something right there. It'll be as easy as using your Apple Pay or whatever you're comfortable with. We'll get there. And I mean, that's when NFTs are just synonymous with a way of life. Anyone can create them. Anyone can sell them. A lot will be valueless, much like a lot of people on social don't have many followers, don't transact that much. It'll just be a way of life. So it's a crazy future we have in front of us.
Oh, I almost sneezed. Yeah, I agree, man. It reminds me of like early websites and stuff, and how, it took, maybe 10, 15 years for people like the general population to really like understand the internet. When YouTube started coming out, when Google came out, when Amazon came out, and even when they came out compared to where they are right now and how seamless it's become, the same thing's going to happen with this space. It's inevitable. Capitalism drives that aspect of it, where more people are going to use it, and it's going to make more companies money if it's easier to use, and so that's, I think, just a natural progression of everything. How long will that take? I don't know. I kind of like that, it hasn't happened yet, because I feel like I got a few more years left to build before it's the floodgates are really open, man.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, it can seem like it can seem in the moment, like if you don't sprint today, you're missing out on everything, right? Yeah. That's real. But the reality is, like you said, before the floodgates really do open, there is time, and those people who are here now are very early. And whatever the analogy is, it's become an overused, beaten into the ground analogy. Like people like to say, we're in the first out of the first inning, or we're in the first inning, or the game it's the national anthem before the game, or like whatever. Yeah. Whatever. We're really early.
The seats are just getting filled.
That's right. Yeah. The game time was just announced. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's maybe 2 out of every 10 people I talk to know about NFTs, but those are like people our age. So then you got, my parents, who obviously now know about NFTs, but wouldn't probably if that wasn't what I did. And that's probably 1 out of a few thousand people can operate in this space. Probably less than that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 1 out of 100,000 people in the world know how to operate in this space. So yeah, we're early, man. We're early.
And it's also just had an opportunity to be on a few news appearances recently, and I remember one recently where I'm like, okay, I have to change my approach, because one of my reasons for going on there is like I want to help drive this thing. I want to educate. I want to talk about it. I want to let people know exactly what we're talking about right now.
Right.
But you throw the word metaverse out there, and I remember the last big appearance was like talking to the host, and I used the word metaverse, and I could see your eye, like I could see like what the hell, like they just gloss over. It's like that. It's like that empathy factor of understanding when someone is like not on your vibe at all, and like just waiting to like turn the dialogue around. Yeah. Those words like metaverse, blockchain, NFT. Like there are a lot of people who there's just zero understanding of what that is conceptually.
What does the word metaverse mean to the average person? You're like, what?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I feel like the more those terms can be broken down, but even more important than that, like we talked about before, the more the technology is streamlined, that'll really get people over the learning curve and over the hurdles.
All right, we got a minute 43 seconds left on Mad Dog Jones' helmet, and it's at 20,000.
Whoa! Nice. Good pullback, by the way. Good catch.
Yeah, that was good timing.
Good catch.
And I don't think it's been extended yet. Oh, I love that estimate. $2,000 to $3,000 coming in strong at 20.
You gotta love it. Well, I love the early auctions too on the auction houses. Like the estimates it'd be like $100. Just like we have no idea. Like whatevs.
We'll make $20 commission off this. Whatever.
Yeah, 45 seconds left. Countdown mode. I hope the person who gets this doesn't stay anonymous and make some sort of sick display. It'd be fun to have this helmet in some sort of fancy glass case around a whole bunch of other digital art.
Yeah, that's a cool helmet, dude. That's a really, really cool. Just besides
extension, $24,000.
28.
Oh, Mad Dog. And this is cool. I mean, this is a pure physical, This is a pure physical. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool. I'd love to have this on like a bookshelf or something, or a glass case.
Today, Odia says, I hope they do stay anon, and then we see Lewis Hamilton wearing it on his next race. Oh, that would be even better. All right, you trump my scenario by leaps and bounds. That would be really, really fun. Yeah, what if Lewis Hamilton is in there right now at 28K? What if it's him? What if Lewis Hamilton's listening to origin stories right now? How about that?
She's like, bro, how'd they know?
2 minutes. Oh, by the way, while we're waiting for this countdown, should we spoil just to the insiders who are here chilling with us? Should we spoil the next Origin Stories interview?
Yes, of course.
Coming out tomorrow.
Yes.
Is ferocious.
Woo! I need like an air horn.
So good. So good.
That's going to be a good one. I'm excited to watch that, man.
Really, really, really fun and impactful interview.
I believe it.
A lot of stories, a lot of everything in there. Charting the whole course of NFT digital art and a lot that came before it. Really, really, really fun time.
Awesome. I don't like picking favorites, but that might be one of the better origin stories.
We'll see. We'll see.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm just placing my bets.
And in the same breath as that, he put it out on Twitter yesterday. Ravi Vora had a chance to record with him yesterday, so that will be the next episode coming out next week on Origin Stories.
Very cool.
Ravi is a deep soul, like incredible vision, philosophical. Had always vibed with his personality as much as you can glean from Twitter, and then had a chance to spend some time with him in Miami.
Nice.
And that really set it off for me of like, wow, this is a special human being. So that's going to be an exciting one as well to release to everybody.
Yeah, about 10 seconds left on the helmet.
7. It's like New Year's. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close out.
Nice. 28 before price realized.
Fantastic.
That's solid. Good for Mad Dog once again.
Agreed. What did the cause piece go for? 275. All right. Yeah. I was hoping part of you, a small piece of me was hoping that both Mad Dogs together beat that massive cause piece. It'll fall just shy, but nonetheless, incredible.
Close, man. Close.
Agreed. And Parrott, that does it.
That wraps up our buddies. Pretty sure.
Unreal.
Oh, Dot Pigeon's in here too.
Oh, we should have. You know what? We should have mentioned that sooner. What is up with Dot? Let's give that a shout. It's weird because it's in the other room and it's a pure physical, so I forget about it so much. But
this is a physical. Very cool.
Yeah, purely physical, and it's in the room with all the cause army, the big physicals.
Oh, it says digital print on canvas. Interesting.
And still going on. Shout out Dot Pigeon.
Shout out Dot Pigeon. Very cool. I did see something earlier this week that he was in this auction, and I was like, oh, but I forgot.
Nicholas Daniel asks, why do some pieces have estimates and some not? I think because they're still figuring it out. I mean, that's my interpretation. I don't know. I'm sure they could get more technical with it, but
yeah.
I know in the past like I said, for other big auction house auctions, I know there were some digital artists set at like $100 randomly just because they didn't know yet. So I would assume that's the case.
Yeah. It looks like the NFTs have estimates unknown, and then everything with a physical has an estimate. Maybe.
Okay.
Because I saw Mad Dog's helmet had an estimate, but his NFT did not.
Ah, interesting. So
I assume the NFTs they don't have estimates for because it's new and they don't know how to do that. Though I'm sure in the future they'll be able to go off of, say Mad Dog Jones comes back to Christie's, they're gonna say, hey, maybe this is worth 100 to 200K or something because of his previous sale. Makes sense. I don't know. I believe Christie's does, but I'm not sure if Christie's or the artists. Yeah, I'd assume it's Christie's because if I got on Christie's and they said, what do you think this is going to go for? I'll be like, 3 to 5 million. And then you get $500,000.
But yeah, almost positive. I agree. I think it's almost positively Christie's that does the estimate.
Yeah. Very cool.
Shout out Nicholas Daniel. Nicholas Daniel been posting some unbelievable art experimentation this week. Can we pull up a visual for Nicholas?
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. There's a couple today.
Oh, yeah, these are cool.
Right?
All right, let me...
Fun random space news. Totally off in the other world of NFTs. Mike Tyson has bought a sup duck.
Oh, thank God! Finally, pump my bags, Mike Tyson, please.
And here's Nicholas. Back to the real stuff. Here we go. Nicholas Daniel doing some amazing art experimentation on Twitter. Mesmerizing.
Right. Very, very cool.
I admittedly learned about Nicholas through the very first Crypto Cubes art drop. I'd maybe seen him a little bit on the periphery, but really deep dove at that point, and just unbelievable stuff.
Really cool for sure.
That middle one in that in the collage of 9, that middle one just mind-boggling.
Yeah, really good.
Well, Nicholas jamming with the cool cats, I see. Speaking of random profile picture projects. And Parrott, you're a half hour away.
I am. It's true. You want to wrap her up here soon?
Let's do it, man. This was a lot of fun.
This was fun.
Much love to you. Thinking about you today as well. And much love to everyone who joined us. I think it struck me somewhere along the way just how awesome it was that, Fuckrender from the road, Mad Dog, who just got back from a massive travel, like he literally just got back last night, I think, or something like yesterday at least. Victor obviously joining us, and then Micah from the road as well. Like just got to Maine from his own set of travel, out at the store, eating lunch, but like all were here today for a pretty significant amount of time. So much appreciation and love to those guys, and to Olive Allen as well, who was huge in orchestrating and getting people together for that Christie's gathering yesterday. That was her idea. And so, Olive also marking history as well. So yeah, much love and appreciation for all 5 of these artists.
Yeah, and congratulations to all of them for making history.
Yes. Agreed. And to close it out, Nicholas Daniels has been able to have each Friday free to dedicate to art thanks to NFTs. Love you guys. We love you back as well, man. Keep doing it because it's making my Fridays as well. I love it. Love what you're doing.
All right, y'all. Until next time. Ferocious Origin Stories out tomorrow.
Teaser tonight.
Can't wait.
Ravi Vora next week.
Bye, guys. Lauren sends hearts.
Love you, Lauren.